Aries, thank you so much for joining me. We are going to look at your tarot messages for the month of September. Cards are always pre-shuffled. I'm going to cut the deck and we begin. I hope that you had a fantastic summertime. September now. Beautiful time, much cooler, so we enjoy. Underneath, what's this closed off energy? Holding tightly onto something or someone is like that. Very closed off energy, what you don't see lingering around you. Let's see what's coming towards Aries, please. The month of September. The Magician, 10 of Cups and Page of Cups. So you're receiving an apology and you're receiving maybe an opportunity, so to speak, to manifest your happiest reality. Or someone is moving towards you that wants to apologize and to tell you how much they love you and that you are all to them, so to speak. Interesting, we'll see. Let's see in the obstacle, please, for Aries. Let's see in the obstacle what's for Aries, month of September. And by the way, I will get some oracle messages at the end. Ace of Swords, blocked communication and haziness, no clarity in the situation. That's what you dealt with and was not resolved, but definitely someone is delivering an apology, a communication of some sort. All pages are messengers, as you know, perhaps. What's in the outcome, please, for Aries? What's in the outcome? Queen of Cups, most loving queen, a lot of love here. This may be a love situation here and definitely lovey-dovey during September. So someone opening their heart, or maybe you opening your heart, or both of you to each other. But the Queen of Cups is the most loving queen and she shares and shows her emotions. The King of Cups can be a little bit on the cold side, meaning he doesn't show the emotions, but the Queen of Cups definitely very feminine energy, motherly like figure within you. Four of Swords, but wanting to reverse itself. So you've been recuperating, you've been quiet, you've withdrawn even maybe. It's possible that you and someone, you were in no communication, no contact, because we have the Ace of Swords, which swords are usually communication. This is breakthrough, clarity, but yes, you've been chilling it out, so to speak, and trying to rejuvenate yourself, but also to put your mind in order and or even go through details, think about certain things, get peace of mind, so to speak. However, this now almost wanted to come reverse, so it speaks to me that you're coming out of this self-isolation, self-arresting phase. Let's put it that way. Let's see what's within the person or the situation you're dealing with, please. For Aries, Page of Wands, another page. Definitely communication is very possible here. Maybe a bit timid communication, not like very serious conversations, but first melting the ice, so to speak. Now, Page of Wands is very creative, he's very passionate. He can be a little bit like a zipping in and out energy because he's very passionate about everything, but is very exciting and excited. So very possible that you will receive some sort of communication messages. An apology, definitely. We already saw the Page of Cups, but as I said, I don't see yet serious conversations. It's more about connecting. This is how it feels. Let's see the final guidance, please, and then we'll clarify. Final guidance for Aries. Final guidance for Aries. Beautiful, gorgeous Aries. Whoever has returned, thank you so much. Whoever is joining first time, please like and subscribe if you want to be connected with me and if these readings are of help. So, the Emperor Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands is your final guidance. This says, the universe says that you have to focus on your work, on yourself, on what you're building, on what you want, on what you're trying to achieve. If you need to get rest and pause and revise, but more this card speaks about resting, not giving up or giving in, but pausing, so to speak, then you can. And the Emperor, very strong major arcana. The Emperor speaks about, of course, very, very strong-willed personality, executor, ready to execute, ready to go and win, let's say, ready to plan, to strategize. He's the top of the pyramid, very, very wise, very stable, and very grounded in his decisions. So the universe is telling you that you have to focus on your work, on yourself, and if you need pausing, which you are doing, even though maybe you are kind of wanting to come out of it, then actually, now that I'm looking at the three cards next to each other, it can be for some of you that the universe actually is urging you, if you, because I'm connecting now with the Four of Swords, which wanted to reverse itself, if you are kind of feeling ready to go and execute and act, then go execute and act. Because this card speaks about pausing, yes, but it's the wounded warrior, and usually we do that when we are kind of exhausted, but we already have this resting card that is in reverse. It can be two scenarios here. I have to mention them both because I cannot, for some of you it can be one, for the rest another. For some of you, you already have rested enough and you feel ready to start executing, pursuing what you want to pursue and achieve for your work, for yourself. For others, you rested enough and yeah, so I mean, for first group, you rested enough, you are ready to start execute. For others, if you need to get a bit more rest before you start executing, that's also okay, but you have to be focused and very grounded. This is my two main here guidance cards. We'll clarify, but I'm just saying how it looks at the moment. Okay, let's see this, what's coming, what's moving towards you, manifesting a dream with you, coming with an apology, sharing emotions. This little cute page. Let's see what it is. Well, of Fortune. Things are going to start turning in your favor, definitely. Some wishes are coming true, and whatever clarity or lack of communication was there is now moving forward, and definitely things are going to work in your favor. Things are going to feel light and easy. Okay, let's clarify this Ace of Swords communication, clarity. Ace of Swords is speaking more about clarity of the mind, breakthrough. So if you felt uneasy, if you felt unsure about certain things, or maybe tired, unable to continue with a certain project or idea. Okay, Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords. Two queens here and the Emperor, interesting. Yeah, it feels like something was blocking you almost, because the Queen of Wands is very creative and she's very, again, extroverted, out and about, and a very good executor. She is the center of attention, but she's, as I said, she's very active. So if you felt blocked, or if you felt like you cannot figure out something, you cannot make something happen, you cannot push through something, you were maybe even conflicted with yourself or others, or had to use certain strategies in a certain situation about, as I said, coming through with an idea, or lifting off the ground something, a project, idea. Again, two times I'm saying idea. Things are going to start changing. they might start changing very slowly, not slowly, but not really that obvious at first, because now I'm thinking that the Queen of Wands was blocked, which I'm talking about creativity, and also Queen of Wands is very intuitive. So even your intuition, maybe you felt like you are off with your intuition, you just don't feel stuff around you the way you should. But Page of Wands is within the situation, the person you're dealing with, and he's very creative. He is a page. We have to be careful here because he's not really very focused when he starts with something. But there will be opportunity to start moving ahead and creating something, manifesting a wish, a dream. My only concern at the moment, we will get more clarifiers, is that we have to be a little bit more stable. I'm saying that because in the guidance we have two stability cards, and especially two stability cards, and especially the Emperor. The Emperor is very good executor. He's the top. And you were blocked. You had some lack of clarity, perhaps, or lack of clarity, and or feeling some sort of exhaustion that you cannot lift off the ground something, or you cannot continue with something. So we have to be careful here. I believe when this opportunity comes through, to be more focused, because there might be a danger to be overly excited. I'm just looking at the Page of Wands. Overly excited but a bit scattered and just doing too many things at the same time. This may be only for some of you. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups here. Lots of love. Now this can be literally a love partnership relationship, right? Yeah, still starting something together, maybe even living together. Very possible, because we have the Ten of Cups, so moving the relationship to the next level. But what I'm seeing here, that you have to focus on the work, on the materialistic prosperity, stability, and you have to be careful with being overly excited, overly dramatic, even overly emotional. Too many cards came, I have to take them. We have Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the World, Seven of Swords, King of Wands, and Ace of Cups, and we have a match, King of Wands here. Another very fiery energy, but the King of Wands, very extroverted. He likes to be in the center of attention, but he also has can be with a big ego, and sometimes not easy to deal with. But in any case, the King of Wands is very creative. He's again excellent executor. So we have communication, quick, unexpected. Knight of Swords. Five of Pentacles is here. We are closing a difficult chapter where you felt some disbalances or losses, definitely, or where you were in no communication with someone, with your person, if that's a relationship, a connection. A new phase is starting with a lot of love, with a lot of creativity, with a lot of passion, a lot of even enjoying life, like almost being in the center of attention with this person, like a couple, because the Queen and King of Wands are the X-factor couple. They are a wow couple. They're beautiful. And they're very creative, and they're very intelligent. They operate with the heart, with their passion, but they can be very fiery. They can butt heads easily. But I'm a little bit worried here about this Seven of Swords. We're closing a cycle of either no communication, ghosting even it can be, or some sort of losses that you experience between the two of you or yourself. But there will be still something that needs to be clarified. We had the Ace of Swords, which is breakthrough and clarity in the obstacle that you dealt with. That was not an easy thing, because it feels like some exhaustion has been happening for you. We already have the Wounded Warrior in the guidance, that you have to get out of this energy. But we have here, this is not saying the full truth, using strategies to get the things our way, sway people. This is how I take it here. This card is next to the King of Wands and the World. So For some of you, it can be that there will be a communication to clear everything and to close the chapter where things were left unsaid and with lack of clarity, to connect and to show love and to try to start a beautiful new chapter with this King of Wands. However, I still take it as a precaution that we have to be a little bit careful, and we already have these cards that we have to focus on stability, prosperity, and we have to take our time, patience, because the Eight of Pentacles speaks about focus and patience. Do the work. Do not rush through and jump in anything. We already have this Knight of Swords flying like the wind to speak their truth. And usually this card speaks about just wanting things to happen quickly. And so when I'm seeing here the Seven of Swords, I just have to warn that we have to try to balance ourselves and to ground everything, so we don't leave things unspoken, so to speak. Because we had the communication clarity card in the block, and now the communication card that comes in the outcome is not the best as per me. Again, the Knight of Swords, he is with clear mind, he is going to speak the truth, but this card sometimes tells me that it's not an easy thing to have a dialogue with this person. He's rushing in to deliver her truth. Something maybe even that was withheld for a long time or hidden and overwhelming now, and they just come and deliver it, and that's that. They don't care much. I just want to say the truth. But we have to be careful about that. Okay, justice underneath, balancing the scales, being fair and square. Okay, let's clarify this Four of Swords within you, please. What's happening, Aries? What's happening? Three cards fell, I'll take them. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Judgment. Interesting. Yeah, you needed a rest. You felt something is unfair here and is not working well for you. Definitely. You didn't feel that you are understanding everything. You didn't maybe even feel that you've been told the truth or that you see the truth clearly. You've been investing maybe time, energy, or even resources into something. Have been with a lot of patience to wait for this thing to grow, to give you the results that you want. But to be honest, for some of you, even never came. So it's a difficult decision. You're facing now a difficult decision of some sort. You have to make this decision definitely with your intuition, and with this decision you're going to deliver the justice. So whoever is coming here, if this is a relationship, it will be in the ball will be in your court to make this judgment. And this judgment, this final decision, is going to be made only through your intuition. This is how it has to be made. You have to be balanced and you have to be with your intuition and ready to execute it. Let's clarify within your person or the situation this Page of Wands, this fiery, passionate, beautiful page, ready to live it out, go out and about. What's this all about, universe, for Aries? Let's see here. King of Pentacles. Okay, not bad at all. King of Pentacles, the best builder in the tarot. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Again, if it's a relationship, doesn't matter. If it's a work, partnership, again, it doesn't matter. King of Pentacles speaks about prosperity, security, building, creating, but a very, very steady and slow moving energy. Not like from today to tomorrow you just create stuff, you achieve stuff, but putting the work and the efforts. But he's very wise, he's very intelligent, he knows how and when to invest. So nothing is really difficult, but nothing happens overnight with the King of Pentacles. He is really a good planner. He plans ahead, he contemplates when, how to invest, what to do, but he's very, very materialistically, financially stable. He sees ahead. Let's clarify the final guidance. So that's beautiful. Leo and Virgo, by the way. Here we have Leo and Virgo again. Just to give you some zodiac signs: Capricorn and Aquarius, Scorpio and Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries energy, Aries again. Let's see here, clarifier for the final guidance for Aries. Six of Swords, letting go of the past. Yeah, whatever choice, whatever decision you have to make, definitely the universe is telling you that whatever you are facing to do, you have to close the chapter of the past. Whether it's with a specific person or something specifically personally for you, we already had closing an old chapter and starting the new one, and we have now moving away from the past into the new, into calmer waters. Definitely this card speaks about some sort of conflicts, uneasy chapter again, of course. So we're moving to calmer waters. You see, when the card is depicted like that, we learn the lessons, we know what happened, and we're moving ahead. So take your time, do your thing, rest if you need, but focus on yourself, focus on your prosperity and stability, and let go. Literally, you have to let go and move ahead to start the new. But yeah, quite a few cards speaking about a new chapter, a happier chapter, luckier chapter for you, balancing the scales. Very nice. Underneath, Queen of Swords, communication. Now, this is a good card. I would have loved to see the King or Queen of Swords in the outcome instead of this rushing in energy, but I am just warning you that clarity and truths will be spoken, but here we have to really make sure that we have good understanding, and if it's with another person, a proper dialogue, because again, you had issues with getting clarity about certain things that have been bothering you. Okay, let's see your message here, spirit animal. 2. Okay. Lion, control, and giraffe, reflection. Just to show you the cards, and then I will read them to you. Can you see? Okay, Lion. If you have moderate aggressive impulses, this is an invitation to control your temper. You're encouraged to explore how to express your needs or thoughts more openly and constructively to reduce your level of frustration. Giraffe, reflection. If you are facing a difficult situation, do not rush into making a decision. You are advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. I just said it earlier. Intuitively, I feel that yes, you will have to make the decision, and you have to ground yourself. There might be a bit of pressure even from someone else or from some circumstances if you're not dealing with someone specifically, but you have to make sure that you are grounded and you are comfortable that this is what you want. You are manifesting exactly what you want for yourself. Okay, beautiful, beautiful Aries. Thank you so much. Happy to have you. Do not forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. Honored to be here with you. Peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do.